Hey, you guys, welcome, welcome. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty. Not sure what was going on. We're here now. Thanks for your patience. It's been just a few minutes to get one of our team members on. She's still having a little bit of technical difficulty. And we just are all going to manifest that she's going to be on here before we end so that you guys can all get a chance to talk to her and see her and get her version of why she joined UpRoarious Life. So, first episode of the Roar TV. We're so damn excited to bring this to you, excited with my team members and all that we bring together collectively, but also individually. And for all of you guys that are joining us today live, thank you. I know you could be anywhere else and you're choosing to be with us, so thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be able to be present with us in this moment. And for any of you guys that are watching later, thank you as well. We know that lives are busy as moms and entrepreneurs and businesswomen and all of the roles that we play as women. Our lives are full, our lives are busy, and we want to bring this to you guys today and share with you what UpRoarious Life is all about, what the Roar is all about. And we thought for today that the first thing that we wanted to share with you was a little bit about each one of us, a little bit about who we are and what we're up to, and really how UpRoarious Life came together and how the four of us were just sitting in Squatter's Bar and having this conversation and having a yummy dinner and having some epic experiences that we had just gone through, and we snapped a shot.
On a napkin.
And a napkin, yeah. Yeah, and like one of us just snapped a shot. We gave our camera to one of the waiters and said, "Hey, will you take a picture of us?" And all of us went like, "Rah!" Right? All of us were doing this in the picture, and we're like, "That's who we are. That's who we are." And it's just like that was the beginning of something huge, and we know what we have is going to be amazing and big, and we have a ton to share with you guys. So remember to tune in every week to our YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Every Tuesday, technical issues are going to get better and better and better, and we're going to run more smooth every time. So every Tuesday, tune in at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Any of you guys want to share anything else with them before we dive into ourselves?
We need to share the picture of us at Squatters that first night.
Oh, that's, you know what, I don't even have it right here to be able to put it up on live.
Yeah.
We'll post it. But that's cool. That'd be fun. Because it was so random, and it was the beginning of something huge.
Absolutely.
Cool. Terah, do you have anything else to share before we dive into ourselves?
Roar! That's it.
So Terah's our tiger, and if you know her, if any of you guys know her personally, you will know that that is so true of her personality. She's amazing. So happy that she's on our team with us, and all of us have brought our own unique gifts in such a powerful, roaring way. So our mission really for you guys is for us to provide 30 minutes of roaring passion. Roaring passion, whatever that looks like, content-filled, tools, maybe you're going to get tools sometimes, we'll have guests sometimes. Every week's going to be different, every week's going to be unique, so tune in, watch us. I'm going to turn the time over to Caramie and let her share her personal journey and just a few little minutes about her and some of the deep passions that she shares and what living naked is to her.
Thank you, Clarissa.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Caramie Baker. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful children, and I've been a wife for almost 11 years, and a lover beyond that. My passion is really working with women who are tired of playing small and want to step into their sexual confidence and really own their power and expose every piece of their inner beauty. To give you a little bit of my story, I spent many, many years playing and hiding small, really feeling scared to speak up, be seen in many ways. One of those ways was through my skin. After my mom died, I started picking at myself, which I carried heavily into adulthood. It created thousands of scars all over my body, and it was something that was definitely a lot of emotion built up around that, but it was something that I was determined to let go of and stop. I really felt ugly, really wanted to hide myself away, I wouldn't even look at people in the eyes when I go to the grocery store because it was too scary to know what they thought of me, really wanting other people's acceptance and approval. I spent many years, over the last couple of years, really diving in and putting myself in uncomfortable situations that allowed others to see who I really am. And doing that without giving excuses or justifications of why I look the way I do, but allowing them their experience, knowing that it really is just a place for me to honor and love me for exactly what I looked like. And know that I don't need to hear them say you're beautiful to know that I am. So that was...
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. And living naked to you feels very personal through the experiences that you have been through, even in your own sexuality, your own sensuality, and then living naked in the raw and sometimes scary emotion that comes up when we take the masks off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And knowing Caramie, she is beautiful people I know, inside and out. I just absolutely love you, and I just love working with you. So once you guys get to know Caramie, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she is like so beautiful.
And not even beautiful, like from the core out. Like she went through a massive journey with it. I look at her, and every time I hear her story, I learn something new about her. Even knowing her as close as I know her now, there's something new and something completely organic and raw and absolutely beautiful that comes out of so many of the different things that she has gone through and really triumphed over. Just in her own personal relationship with her sweetheart, there's been some an incredible journey that she's gone through. I look forward to getting to know you even on a deeper level, as well as all of our viewers too.
Absolutely.
Yummy.
Yes, I have so much more to share, and I also want to respect time. Ultimately, what I feel that I am bringing to UpRoarious is really assisting women in stepping out of their comfort zone and releasing the judgments that they imprison with their own minds, and allow them to be really seen for the beauty that they are, and moving their bodies in ways that feels natural to them and flows with who they are, and just really soaking in all that yumminess and playing at hardcore 100%. Go after for what you want.
Kick ass. Awesome. Awesome. So why did you choose the cat that you chose, the lion, in our pictures?
I resonate a lot with lion energy. Very masculine in a lot of ways, and it's been good for me to learn how to bring that balance in, and also flow with the feminine side of me and move the way I want to move. But when I want something, I go after it.
And it's super sexy. And you guys, she totally is lion. A true lion-hearted, feminine warrior of truth and sexuality and sensuality. Like, wow. And seeing her when we did those cat photos, it was super fun to just see her like totally get into character of what that was. Awesome.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree, Terah?
Oh, absolutely. We had a blast. Oh.
So Terah, tell us about you. Tell us about Terah the Tiger. Tell us all about what you bring. And I know there's so much. I've enjoyed, Terah, you in my space for a while now and have loved our connection. Loved everything about you and the expertise that you bring to the team.
Well, I am a photographer and branding specialist, and I just absolutely love my UpRoarious team. We have a ton of fun, ton of laughs, and we have like these really deep conversations, which you usually don't get anywhere else. So it's like someone's like living in their shit or whatever, and they're like, everything's going wrong, and Clarissa and Caramie and Angellee are just like, are you being a perfectionist right now? What are you doing right now? And you're just like, you're right. I'm totally being that right now. So it just snaps you right out of it, and you just have a lot of fun. And what I love to do is, I'm a photographer, and let me tell you the story about how I got into that. And that is, I was kind of at a low point in my life and just not really loving who I was, and not loving or even believing that I was like ugly, and I didn't want to be seen, I didn't want to be heard. And a friend of mine was like, hey, do you want to come like model for me and be my model for my photos and stuff? And I was like, what? Seriously, you want me? I'm like, all right, fine, I'll come, I'll do it, but you're gonna be so disappointed with those photos. And he's like, whatever. So we did my hair, we did my makeup, and something just happened in that photo shoot where it was just like, it brought out my inner tiger, and it was just like this moment of just like,
so now you're tiger.
Yes, I have an inner tiger. And I love in my photo shoots to bring that out in people. And so, without going into too many of the processes that we have in like some of our live events and different things, but that's one of the things that we focus on, is knowing who you are and knowing that you are beautiful inside and out, and really unleashing that inner tiger, or letting out that that primal power that you have, that each one of us have, and really getting to know this like amazing person that you are, because you are amazing. And emotion come up for me was so powerful that I want to do that for all of you guys, and we're just going to have fun doing it. So a little bit more about me. I am an adrenaline junkie, and adventure seems to just follow me. I was looking at, well, like this weekend, I'm going to go up into a hot air balloon and watch people jump out of the hot air balloon with parachutes. I don't get a jump with a parachute, but maybe next time. And let's see, and I was watching, I'm like a big YouTube freak. I kind of love YouTube. I just love laughing at YouTube. So I was watching YouTube, and I'm like, oh my gosh, these videos are fantastic. And last week I met the director for one, and I'm going to be able to be on set with him at some point. And I'm just like, this life is so crazy. Like, just all these adventures just like pop up, and I'm just like, totally, this is awesome. I used to believe that life was hard and life was a struggle, and I'm still breaking through some of that as well. But as I am getting into this thinking that kind of like The Secret, where like what you believe happens in your life. So believing that adventures come to me, they miraculously do come to me, and it's really switching or getting into that mindset of just, I am awesome. I have the most awesome life. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to be a fight. It gets to be fun. It gets to be easy, and we get to live life in passion.
Yes, and we're ready to jump with you.
Yes, we are. And I think it's awesome that you even bring up that whole concept of the mind, like the power of the mind. I think bringing that up and talking about, we truly are the power and authority in our own life. Ladies, all of you guys that are watching, guys and gals, any of our followers, that we truly are the power and authority in our own life. It's up to us. We are the source of our own creation, the source of our own well-being, the source of all that we create. We get to take responsibility for that. And just like what Terah said, she's discovering and has been using the mind in a way that she's attracting all these adventures. She is naturally adventurous. Of course she would. And that life gets to be easy. And once we learn those concepts and we have data to back that up, it's kind of like you can't go back to your old ways. Do you find that to be true, Terah?
Absolutely, yeah. It's amazing what comes up. So
Yeah. I mean, and I think all of us, it's just new evidence for us to be able to, like, okay, see that evidence right there? It's something that we get to now base our new experiences off that because we've already tested it out and we know that it's true.
I love you guys.
I love my team too.
So, Clarissa, I want to hear more about you.
More about me. So it's kind of funny when we talked about doing this live, and the parts that I want to share with all of you guys. I know my team members know a lot about me already, but the part I wanted to share with you guys was big because I want to share everything so that there's something that there's so much. It's kind of like our message. It's like, well, what message do you want to run with, right? But in this moment, it truly is the empowerment of women. And when I go into this place of and I meet people in this dark, deep place, this cave, kind of like a cave, and they're sitting around this fire, and you guys can visualize this with me if you choose, or you can just visualize with where you're at right now in your life. And it's sitting. It's like I woke up and I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, which would be like my cave or my prison, feeling like I had a good life. I have had a good life, and I've been through lots of struggles with death and relationship stuff and financial struggles and all of those that as you get to know me, there'll be a chance that you get to hear some of those stories. But I woke up thinking, if life is this, if this is it, you know, having the perfect house and the perfect kids and the perfect life and the perfect husband and all things are pretty good, it was just, to me, I was dying inside. To me, it wasn't living. It was just kind of like that land of mediocrity, just living in that land of it's not good, or I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good, great. It's just good, and it's like a place of being grateful. Like I was grateful for everything, and that's what I just kept hearing. If you're just grateful for it, if you're just grateful for what you have, more will come. And it's like, like that wasn't. It didn't even resonate with me. And I was like, and I kept being that good girl. I kept being that one that would put that smile on her face. That one that would just be okay with everything. That one that wouldn't really lash out, wouldn't really say a lot. I mean, yeah, we had struggles and stuff, but I wouldn't really allow my voice to be heard. I wouldn't really allow my opinions to be shared because I didn't really feel that that was important. And in this cave, in this prison, I had this light that I shined, and I thought it was my true light. I thought it was me. I thought it was the truth of who I was, the depth of who I was. But every time I felt like moving, then I would go, and the light would become more dim, and I would go another direction and get pulled back because I was stepping beyond into something scary, and what people may say I was stepping beyond my comfort zone. But for me, I mean, it wasn't so much comfort zone. It really was. I was stepping into the darkness. I was stepping into something that was very fearful to me. And so all of you women are out there. You're holding this light, and you're surrounded by loved ones, but you step out, and you step out into the abyss, or step out into the darkness, or step out into the something unknown. Then it becomes well, your light doesn't go with you. And the reason that I share with you that the light doesn't go with you is because it was never your light to begin with. It was this fake facade, this mask, this illusion that we created, holding this like little flashlight, like the light of a lamp or of an incandescent light bulb. And when you walk out, there's not enough to shine. And it was because nothing was coming from within. It was all looking outside of ourselves for everything, and that's what I was doing. Looking outside of myself for everything that meant something to me, that could validate me, that could approve of me. And so I was never able to step beyond. And that's what I do with all of you women that choose to be in the space of UpRoarious life, and me and my team that I walk with you on that path. And I walk with you into that darkness. And I pull your hand, and I hold your arm, and I put my arm around you. And whatever that looks like, whatever path it is that you want to go forth next, you have me and you have my 3 team members right here by your side every damn step of the way, that you're not alone, that you get to be surrounded by someone who is so completely passionate about your truth and you finding your purpose and your mission and your passion than you are yourself. We can't do it for you, but we will be right there with you every step of the way. That's the place that I was at, and when I had somebody reach out to me in that area, in that space, they saved me from a place that was destruction in my own mind. So when me and my team come together for the Roar and UpRoarious is to bring you women into that passion once again, to feel the whole area of success. And I don't mean just the act of sex. Everyone asks about what is success, and it's you being completely successful in your life because you've learned to tap into that passion and that creative energy inside of you. That energy that is the same sexual energy and the same chakra energy that we all have, yet we don't all know what it is. We don't quite understand it, and we don't know how to tap into that. That's what we do. That's what I do for you. I'm with you. I be me so that you can be you. I give you all of my strength so that you can see your strength. And me and my team here at The Roar TV and UpRoarious Life, that's exactly what we're bringing to the world. We're creating a massive movement, and we want you to join us. We want you to be the first. We want you to be part of our mission, the founders of this movement, and what we are creating for the men and the women out there. Because it's a process of co-creation. It's not, we women don't just do it on ourselves. It's not this big feminist thing, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But it is very much about co-creation. It's very much about us working in sync with each other. But women, it's never going to happen unless we are willing to step forth and say yes to ourselves first.
Holy shit, do you see how powerfully magnificent this beautiful woman is? Clarissa, you just blow me away with your passion.
Thank you.
You are just full of life and passion, and I can just see your desire to have women truly step into who they are. Yeah. I'm so grateful to have you part of this team.
Thank you. I am honored. I'm honored. I'm a little bit sad right now that Angellee's not on the call with us, and thank you very much, both of you. And I want to take a moment now for all the 3 of us to be able to share about Angellee, because she was having technical difficulties, for some reason was not able to get on, and we now get to share with you the passion that she brings to our amazing Roar. That she is an incredible, passionate, tenacious woman that has gone down the path of being the good girl. She has prided herself in her kids, and that everything's just going to be okay as long as she just keeps going. And she's come to a place of, you know what, it's not like that anymore. I'm willing to step into the place that she stepped into with her husband, the way she's now been a mom to her own kids, the passion that she brings to the team, and the conviction and the focus that she brings is absolutely incredible. And Caramie and Terah, I would love for you guys to put your input in on Angellee. I think we can all, as a team, know her. We know her so intimately and can share some of the amazing attributes that she brings to UpRoarious.
So yeah. Angellee is, oh, are you going?
You can go.
So Angellee is, the perfect word for her is tenacious. She is a massive results mentor, and she knows how to get shit done. Like, she just, she's very action-oriented, which is very important for all of that, and she's got one of the biggest hearts that I've seen. I absolutely just love her, and I've enjoyed getting to know her. And yeah, she's beautiful inside and out, just like the rest of these amazing women. And Caramie, you talk about her as well.
Yeah, Angellee's actually my cousin. I grew up with her, and it's funny you say the good girl because she was the good girl, I was the bad girl. It's so interesting that we ended up.
We get the good girl and the bad girl on our team.
The girl and the bad girl, and
the tiger.
Like, I remember all growing up, it was like, oh crap, don't do that. Angellee's around, she's gonna tell on us. Really, it was really funny that I hired her on as my coach, because I'm going, someone that's going to coach me is going to know all my secrets, and I've always reserved myself about not telling you. So it was really good for me to learn that balance, and probably for her in some ways that I'm sure that it was this whole process of just learning how to really accept and love one another for where we are, and then more than that, now we're working together to provide that for other women as well. She is absolutely amazing. Like, it's interesting how the whole line of events have lined up for us to be able to do this together. You know, me hiring her, I just felt inspired to start doing something different with my life. I reached out and to all these different coaches. She happens to give me a call saying, hey, she just started her big old thing. Next thing you know, we're doing a 2-day intensive and find out we have a very similar passion in mind, and within a matter of minutes we're calling you two up, and it was just this continuous events of inspired action that it's blown me away with. I don't even think we knew what we were up against at that table at Squatters.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We're just like, okay, I'm in. I'm in. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, we're in for this ride, whatever that looks like. We're totally all about being naked, right? Yep. And I think it's important that we bring that back into it of what is being naked. And for me, it's without masks. Without the mask, like, my smile is genuine. It's not that fake facade that I used to put on. Terah was about to put on a mask. What was that mask?
Oh, that was taking off the mask.
Oh.
Here, there we go. And I'm at a coffee shop, so everyone's looking at me funny.
Awesome, perfect. So, wanting to be conscious of our time, we got about a minute left. All of our viewers, thank you again, once again, for joining us. If you haven't, I'm excited for you guys to all share, or if you're not able to join us live, I'm excited that you are now watching it whenever you get to watch it. Want to share a couple things. Oh, and Caramie decides to put a mask on herself right now to let out her inner tiger. Or what was that?
It's a cat.
It's a cat. So the feminine, the feline.
Feline.
So you guys, we want to share with you two things. One, we'll be doing this every week. You can find us here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe so that you know that when we're going to be doing it. Every Tuesday, live, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is our Vegas event that's coming up in January. This is going to be the most epic and most transformational event that you will have ever attended. And with a side of humor. Like, that's what UpRoarious Life is about. Is we have all this women empowerment stuff, but it seems to be so serious all the time. And UpRoarious Life is not about being
and always a fight and a warrior, and it gets to be fun. It gets to be easy.
Yeah, we get to embrace all sides of us. It gets to be fun. It gets to be easy. You get to have the warrior come out in you. You get to have the goddess come out in you. You get to have that roaring feline come out in you in a holy shit, just powerful way. And we want to be able to share with you guys all the processes, but you're going to have to come and experience it for yourself, because that would do an injustice to tell you everything that we have planned. So get with one of us. Message UpRoarious Life or one of us personally to find out what our event's about and how you can be a part of it. Be in the foundation. Be willing to step forth and lead the way, because every one of you guys have a tribe to lead, and it's time for you to step forth and be the leader that you were designed to be.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, you guys, thank you. We'll catch you next time. We're going to wrap it up. Catch you next Tuesday. We would love your feedback. Let us know what you would love for us to talk about. Let us know what you would love to hear more about and what you liked about this show. And if you didn't like it, then I'd say keep that to yourself, because, you know, we want to be fun, and we don't need your approval, but it would be awesome to have your approval, but we don't need that. So anyway, we love you guys. We love all of our viewers. We love and support all of our supporters in a massive way. Catch you next time.
See you later.
Love you.